I'm going to show you how to do that new Spider-Man transition. It looks like okay? That's pretty cool. I'm going to show you how it's done. The only thing you need for this is a helper. I got to go find one. I'm in the lobby with Alfonso. He's right over here. And he is going to be my assistant for this TikTok. I'm going to give Alfonso the phone, and it's going to be in selfie mode so I can see what I'm doing. And he's going to hold the phone. I'm going to just vibe for like 5 seconds, put my hand out, and then do the Spider-Man move. When he sees me do this, he's going to bring the phone towards me like that. Watch. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out. All right,
A little bit too slow, I think.
that might have been slow, so I can maybe speed it up. So we have part 1 of him bringing the phone towards me. Now part 2 is me doing the second half. Okay, this is part 2. So we're in the same spot, hopefully. So we hold the phone out, and then ready, and then we dance. Okay. I'm not sure it was perfect, but now I'm going to show you how to put it all together. We're going to open CapCut, start a new project. Now grab the original TikTok with the audio, plus the 2 takes with the person as your assistant and the one that you did by yourself. And we're going to add. Touch on the timeline for the original TikTok and scroll along the bottom until you see extract audio, because we want to separate the audio and get rid of the video. So we touch on the video and we click delete. That will put your footage on top of the audio. Scroll over on the first shot until you get to the part where you're, okay, so I'm going to start where I'm looking at the camera dancing. And I'm going to touch on the timeline and I'm going to click split. Then I'm going to get rid of the first part and click delete. So that should put my dancing part over this section. Here we go. Okay, so I put my hand out and the camera starts to move in. So right when you're halfway on the move in, touch on the timeline, split the clip, and get rid of the second part. Look at the very end of the shot where you cut it and see how big your face is in the frame, because you want it to be the same size on the next shot when you're holding the phone yourself. So you're going to scroll down. Let's see, I'm going to find the one that I like the best. Let's say this one's it. I don't know. Okay, right. Let's see, how big was my head in the previous shot? Let's say right there. And then I'm going to touch on the timeline, split it, and get rid of the first part, delete. Now I'm going to go back to the beginning and I'm going to see how it matches. Let's see. Let's play it. And then we did. Okay, that's pretty good actually. You need to go to each clip and lower the volume on where you were talking in the scene. So when I was talking to Alfonso, I want to take click the volume button and lower it so you don't hear me counting. And I also want to scroll to the second clip when I was talking, and I'm going to lower the volume on that one. Click the check mark. The last thing I want to do is get rid of this CapCut logo at the end. So I'm going to touch on that and delete it. So when the video ends, there's still a lot more blank audio in the timeline, so you want to get rid of that too. So touch on your audio, click split, and get rid of the blank audio at the end. Details, details. Okay, now the last thing that would make this perfect is if we could just speed up when he came towards me with the phone, because he did walk a little too slowly for my taste. So what I'm going to do is make the timeline a little wider by pinching with 2 fingers and making it bigger so that I can take it a little bit like through a microscope. So when my hand goes forward to start to pull the phone, I'm going to stop right there, touch the timeline, click split, and now I'm going to take this little piece where the phone's moving towards me and I'm going to speed it up so it's faster. So I touch on the timeline, I click speed, then I click normal, and then I'm going to move it to twice as fast. Let's move it up to 2 times speed. Click the check mark, and then watch what happens now. Okay, ready? We're going to watch the perfection of this. We're going to make it bigger. Press play. That makes all the difference right there. So if you find that the person walking towards you with the phone didn't come quite as quickly as like the Spidey spiderweb would, then you can speed it up and make it look seamless. So I'm really happy with it now. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun with that one.